Good segue.
We just got to think ahead if we want to make these big plans, you know?
Not tonight.
Well,
Not
let's
tonight,
consult with Jason here.
Jace, you're invited too. Don't you worry. I know you were getting nervous.
I mean, yes.
Oh,
I was
he
wondering.
assumed.
What, a name like Fahrenheit? Come on, guys. All right, speaking of which, let's go right into the weather department right now and talk about what's happening here. When you think about the heat that's happening down south, you're kind of wondering what's happening here and why it's happening, and also why we've been picking up extra rain across the Midwest and also Northeast. So follow this, okay? Once we get into Saturday and Sunday, look at this amplified ridge of high pressure that's going to be digging all the way from the Four Corners region all the way down south. A trough will also be digging back towards the south and also east as well. So that will help to propel any sort of wet weather right into Northeast Ohio. The flip side of that is what we were dealing with back in the wintertime, where we had a trough out west and a ridge out east. That allowed for us to have really milder conditions and at least also a less snowfall type winter last winter. Above average precipitation is still likely here in the 6 to 10 day outlook, below average and slightly near average for us too. But precipitation wise, we're likely going to be slightly above average because again, over the next week or so, we're still going to be dealing with that amplified ridge out west. Once we get into the weekend, look at how this excessive rainfall is going to be packing up here. We're going to keep a marginal risk for some shower and even some thunderstorm activity once we get into Saturday, even for Sunday, and also leading in towards Monday as well. So we're really not going to be out of that gate in terms of really getting our rain chances down to a 0, which is really where we want it to be. Once we get into the weekend, again, we're going to have roughly around a 50 to 60%. It comes down a little bit on Sunday and then really packs a punch here once we get into Monday of next week, all because we're going to be tracking our next frontal boundary to come back in. We'll keep it fairly large for as you look ahead here in your National Design Mart forecast. Notice again, we have shower activity sticking around for us on Sunday. Once we get into Monday, a frontal boundary will be descending. That'll cause some disturbances in the atmosphere, and also we could have a few rumbles that could turn strong to severe here from the Ohio River Valley all the way back up towards the lakeside region. Into Tuesday we go, and I think things turn off just a wee bit, but we have to get through the rest of the week here, and things will also kind of balance themselves out. Temperatures right now, low 70s. We got some 80s inland. Look at that, Dover coming in around 86 degrees here. Overnight conditions will cool things off a little bit, because again, the frontal boundary is well down towards our south. We'll have that north wind cruising right on in here, so we could have some areas in the upper 50s and even low 60s. Mostly sunny skies tomorrow, early fog, even some clouds sticking around, but a milder start giving way to a sunny and very summery finish in the mid to upper 80s. Pair of 8s look like it's going to be for Akron, Canton, 86 for Ashland, 87 for Elyria. Our friends down in Mansfield, they'll also be dealing with some mid to upper 80s as well. A quick closer view here in your National Design Mart forecast, hour by hour, keeping mainly a focus on our region. Few clouds overnight tonight. Again, winds will be light and variable, so we'll allow for some patchy areas of fog. Milder start tomorrow. Upper 60s to low 70s into the afternoon we go, and then maybe even a few pops in the atmosphere, but again, we'll still be under the performance of that area of high pressure. Now your Union Home Mortgage 7. Look at this. Plan your weekend. Again, rain and rumbles possible for the first half, drier towards the end, but a few pops possible on the afternoon for us on Sunday, mid 80s, and then look at that, much cooler for Tuesday of next week. But we keep those rain chances around each and every day for the most part.
All right, we're ready for it.
Yeah, we'll take it. Thanks, Jace.
You're welcome.